What if you have an AI content strategist agent that researches trends, researches your competitors, and plans the content every couple of weeks or even once a month? Today, we're building the content strategist agent. I built this agent to help my VA plan the content for my e-commerce. This agent is great for any brand or any business, small business that you have, because it will help you save you hours to plan your content. You will still have to edit and make it work for you. But the main thing is first start with your master brand document. When you build your master brand document, and then you keep adding and adding to it and keep refining it, it will be so much easier to have your specialized agent work with your uploaded knowledge. Okay, this is your n8n workflow. You can download it, link below in the description. This is your JSON file. What you're gonna do is open your n8n and import from file, and you're gonna open this workflow right here in your n8n instance. But before we continue, I want to mention something that is really important. If you're running an e-commerce or any brand, or you want to build your business, you probably have a master brand doc, or you have FIQs or something that you follow all the time you post any content. This is really important to build when you start building your automations, because your AI agents will follow your master brand template. So what you have here, when you click the link below, you access the Content Strategist agent, and I've created a brand setup sheet for you. You can use any AI tool to create your brand setup. This is the business basics, audience, etc. What also you have is the Content Strategist MD file, which is how your Content Strategist agent would act. What is the goal for your agent? For example, how often you want to post on Instagram? How often you want to write an email? So I've created these two docs. They're not exactly what you might need. And the goal here is to create specific documents that would serve your brand. So when something new happens, you just go to the main doc, update the agent, and then the agent would know the new information and work great for you. When you create your master brand doc, you're gonna come to your n8n instance. You're gonna open this right here. You're gonna copy and paste your doc ID. Now we're just gonna use my own doc, but just so you know, you will need to do your own doc here. This is your doc ID. Right before edit, just copy, paste here. This node pretty much merges the data, fetches the master brand doc, and then it prepares it for your cloud API. Here, you're gonna open the node and you're gonna set up your credentials, right? You're gonna connect your Anthropic API key. And here in the JSON file, I already have set up my own system message, but you will need to create your own system message. You will need to change the system message to your own brand. And how you can do this? In the Content Strategist agent doc, open this and copy and paste right here your custom system message into n8n. Just copy and paste, fill in your brand type, your target audience, your tone of voice, anything you want to do, just fill in for your own brand. Make sure you change the system message, because if you don't change it, the output would be for my brand. So make sure you do this right here in the JSON. Also, as you notice, I use the Sonnet 4 model. The best model to use is Opus 4.5, but I always edit my AI content. So for me, Sonnet 4 works fine. If you want to use Opus 4.5, just change the model and the system message. And then here on the last note, when the agent responds, it would respond in markdown format. For me specifically, my strategy is to give this agent so my VA can just press a button and the content strategy is ready for 2 weeks. So we are building our content strategies bi-weekly. Building this workflow is to give my VA an exact system on how to create the content for our brand. How this workflow works. So webhook here, this receives your planning request. It fetches your master brand document. Then it merges the request plus the brand doc, sends it to Claude API, generates a strategy, and then it responds. The most important thing is here in the master brand doc, you will have to update your master brand doc if anything changes. When you click on the folder Content Strategist agent, you will find all the brand setup, sheet setup, the content strategist, and how-to guide. So if you open the how-to guide, you're going to see exactly how this automation works, who is it for, and what you need. Let's test now our workflow here. Very easy to test it. So you're going to come here to the webhook, open the note, listen for test event, copy this test event, go to recpin.com, paste it here, and then in the body, pretty simple, you're going to paste create a content strategy for the first 2 weeks of March. Now execute workflow, send it again. And now our workflow is executing. That's the Content Strategist agent. Webhook trigger, Google Drive for brand guidance, Cloud with web search for the actual strategy, and clean markdown output for your VA. From there, you can add Slack or email your VA, Gmail note, or whatever you like, whatever works best for you. This way, you can always update your brand doc in the master Google Doc in Google Drive easily. And then once updated, it would fetch all your new content to your workflow. I will link below the folder with the Content Strategist agent, which you can import directly and follow the guidance and all the other docs so you can set up your content strategy for your own business. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.